Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coincidence stream. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you had a great day. Heathen Knighted QT, Eric. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Why do I not see the chat on screen? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, RDQT. You get better soon. Sword, hello. Welcome. Jetyox, hey, good evening. I don't see the live chat. Why? What's happened with this? Test. Oh, come on. Don't make me restart the fucking stream, come on. Wait, it's the same. Hold on. We gotta troubleshoot some stuff in here. Hold on. At least the music thing is working. You stole the chat. Oh no! Don't do that. Give it back. Give it back. Huh? Flower, Galama, welcome to the stream. I can see you guys chat, and I see my own chat overlay working. But on OBS, it's just not working. What is going on? What is going on? Is Streamlabs just fucked? I think for once it's not OBS's fault. Can anybody open? Can anybody open on their browser streamlabs.com? Is the website responding to you at all? Is it just me? Is it my internet problem? Or are they just offline? Huh? What have I missed from the last 3 streams? So 3 streams ago we got a super easy attack from the enemies, and then I decided to kill all the Fog of War and go for challenge mode, and we didn't get attacked since then, so we still don't know what's the conclusion of opens for me. Okay, then what's wrong with my internet? No. What if I try? Okay, what if I try to open this side? Maybe it's the widget that's not working. Hold on, log in. Site seems to be all mine. Oh, thank you for confirming. It's probably something on my end. I'm trying to fix it. It doesn't support secure connection. You can open streamlabs.com with HTTPS, and it should be secure enough. Whoa. Okay, it's responding, but it is really slow for me. Is it just my internet connection fucking up? What can I do about this? I can maybe restart the source. You can rant about it. Yeah, fuck Streamlabs. Streamlabs is shit. Not working from Germany. Okay, I'm gonna try shut down source with not visible. I'm gonna go give me a second. Did that work? No, it didn't work. Yeah. What is this? Come on. Yeah, I can't log in on the website. I'm in Slovakia now. It's not work from Germany or Portugal. So is it their problem or is it my problem? If it's their problem, I'll just stream anyway, and we won't have chat on the side. I'll still be able to. Wait, no. I have another app that connected to them. Huh? Did it start responding now? No, still slow as shit. Show settings. Hold on. Connections. Widgets. How is this shit not here? Cancel. Why? Why is this not working? Refresh cache. Can you hear me okay? Do you hear any interruptions in my stream? Like, is the music okay? Is it choppy in any way? I'm questioning my own connection now. But if I'm able to stream the music without interruptions at least, then my internet connection should be fine. Okay, so it's not me. But the thing is, thank you for confirming, by the way. The thing is, I'm connected to the very same Streamlabs dashboard thing on my other application that shows your chat to me on screen, but OBS cannot connect. And I can't just shut down OBS, otherwise the stream is dead. Should I just go? Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, did you just start responding now? Okay, copy. Launch. Let me do a test here. Okay, now I see a few things, but it's still not on OBS. So let's try and put this on OBS. Hold on, I think I can solve the problem. No, that's the same thing. Shut down when not visible. Refresh cache. Nothing. Hey, Bitefire, welcome to the stream. Oh, now it's there. What? It's working? I think for Twitch at least it's working. For YouTube, I'm not sure. I'm glad I didn't have to shut down OBS to fix that. Can I see my own messages? Yeah, I'm over there. What about on YouTube? I'm over there too. Okay, it seems to have been fixed. Hello, Jajo J4, hi. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get into the game. That was a little scary, but apparently the problem solved itself. Let's go. Enough time wasted. Did I change anything that I shouldn't? No, even if I switch. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Yikes, what a way to start the stream. Stressful. Here we go! Can you hear the game and see the graphics too? That's the only thing left to test, but I'll do a full test when we get inside. Year 41. Going into year 42 soon. Okay. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, J4. Hey, Catch is here! Welcome! Hope you're having a lovely day. Is it also super cold where you're from? There have been some people in the US reporting some crazy weather. Hopefully no raiders will spawn in the middle of town. Well, if they do, we'll have some fun. You'll hear some rants from me. Very cold. Yep. Below 20F? Sorry, how much is that in European? Can you tell me? How much is it in C? I don't know what F is. I know I have to add a number to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, but I never remember what the number is. Is it like 37? Is it minus 37? No, it can't be. It's not negative 17. Minus 19 Celsius. That's scary. Press F for respect. Press Fahrenheit for respect. Yikes. Also super cold here in Lisbon. Hope it snows. At least that would be interesting. I haven't seen that happen here in, I don't know, 20 years? Alright, we are in. We are in. Can you hear the game? Can you see the game? Everything okay? I hope it doesn't snow. Why? Snow is so beautiful! Snow's so good, so rare. At least here it is. I'm from Portugal. It snows in Lisbon? No, it never snows in Lisbon. Lisbon is quite hot. That's why I've told you, I haven't seen any snow in Lisbon for over 20 years. And the last time that it snowed in Lisbon, it was just a few snowflakes that instantly melted when they got to the ground. So it didn't even stack up. The city didn't get all white. So yeah, a very rare event, this type of cold. But mostly it's been very rainy today, very windy. Kind of a storm. With rain, it's unlikely that it will snow at all. Snow and rain are kind of incompatible with one another. You can have my snow. Send it over. Send it over. Alright, let's get in game. A couple of things I noticed are maybe not perfect after the last playthrough. I moved this rat catcher here on the left, but I didn't change the circle, so now there's a few houses without coverage. That's bad. I forgot to change this. I don't need this. I just need that green on the left side, that root cellar, and all the rest should be in town. So something like this is good.
Need anything?
No thanks, Zelan. That's a new name. Another thing, the farms that I built, are they still on maintenance? Which, the new farms, these farms. No. There should be no people here. I forgot to do this last time, I think. They still need fertility, but there's no more rocks. So 0 people. And some of these. First snow, then rain. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I love snow too. Oh no, no, no. I hate the save games. Why? This is, I cringe when I see this. Why do they need to drop everything? Come on. And it's gonna stay there because it's deadly cold. They're just gonna walk past it, leave all the food on the ground to spoil. Not the spood on the ground to foil. That doesn't work. Oh, I did not remove the viewer counts. Are those fucked as well? Shit, thank you, IDQT. Let me see if I can fix that too. So if I do shut down source when not visible, this goes invisible. Maybe, hold on, give me a moment. Do this and that. Click on this. Do a cache refresh. And then visible. Is it there? I think it's there now. Is it good? Oh, how did you remember that, IDQT? I completely forgot that little thing was even there. But thank you. Thank you. Food on the ground should not spoil when it is freezing. Oh, this game doesn't care. It will spoil nonetheless. Alright, cool. More things. Where was I? So the farm maintenance, I've done it. Another thing that I've been doing wrong, kind of, is to put people here. Like, the extraction of stone from this quarry is much slower than the general laborers extracting the stone from up here and from the corner. And since I want to get rid of these stones first, I'd rather have those people from the quarry as general laborers for now. Speaking of which, let's add a couple more stones. We're still going on logs. Logs do not concern me, so I'm going to continue this clockwise thing to remove as many stones from here as possible. Are there no more stones here? We removed a bunch last time. That's cool. What about near the shore, near this lake? No more stones here? Really? There's gotta be more. There's a couple that... this is... No. I want them to focus up north. Let's not give them a lot of work. Yeah, let's leave them be. Another thing that I want to try that I've never done before is I want to come over here to the trading center and I want to showcase the special button. This button. Request this item to be brought by the next merchant at premium prices. I'm not sure I've done this before, but I want to do it for the Tome of Knowledge so that at least you can see what happens. I can only do one. I can only press this button once, and I need to wait until the next merchant arrives with this, and then I can ask for another item, but only one at a time. More changes. Another changes that I want to make. How are my spices, by the way? 27. Ooh, this is getting critical. I need to resupply on spices. I bought 150 last time, and we haven't had anybody sell the spices since then. I think I should buy 200 next time, because even though 50 is more than a year's worth of consumption, I need to buy spices for 4 or 5 years because the merchants just may not appear with them, and I cannot do a special request for spices, otherwise I'm just losing money. And the point of spices is they randomly arrive and I gain money if I buy them cheap, not expensive. Yeah, there's a pigeon. The merchant knows. They will know. Another thing. Since everybody is so happy about the food and we haven't had any food problems, as a matter of fact, we are in abundance of food. What I'm going to do here is to tell everybody that, hey, it's good to have fish and all, but also, I'm gonna sell it first. People are not gonna starve, not even close. And since sometimes some people want to buy smoked fish, something I didn't realize before, and probably it's just the tier 2 traders. Same thing with cheese. Where's the cheese? Cheese. Let's sell all the cheese and set that as a priority. And if I stock up to 500 cheese and I've not sold anything, then the rest people can eat. That's fine. But I'm giving this priority to cheese. And so at the end of the day, the problem that I was complaining about, that the guy only creates 300 units of cheese per year and that's not enough. Well, if I consider the goal I can make from this, that's pretty good for one person. I think I can sell cheese for at least 2 gold or 3 golds, so that's 600 to 900 gold per year for one person. That's pretty good. This guy's also named Nemalt. We have so many Nemalts now. Okay. So yeah, cheese and fish, both priority to sell because I can afford it. I have a surplus of so many types of food. Outside of that, what else can I check? This game needs more names. It does. It really does. Merlin says, I suspect the frequency of traders with spice has been cut in a recent update. My current village has had none for a fair time. I don't think there have been changes like that. Not that I'm aware of, but I know that only one of the two existing tier 2 traders can offer spices. So it's already a rare event. Yeah, and he doesn't always bring spices. So I think it's always been rare, but I'm not sure. Haven't followed that subject very recently. As for the hunters, I've moved them recently, but I need to wait for an entire year. This has not been a complete year of production, so the numbers are low, and that's kind of normal. But I hope they increase next time. What else can I do? Wagons. 16. 34. Lots of idle, I don't need to worry. There should be no fish spoiling. Meat has been spoiling, but I guess they're producing again. Okay. Compost? No compost there. Ooey. What am I? Okay, I guess priority to the 94s above and not the farms that are not in use. 94s, any 94s. How do we have so little compost? What's happening? 93, that is scary. Okay, 95s. We're not gonna have enough for all the 95s even. Okay, we still have actually 96. 96. Okay, we still have a bit, so the rest is 97 or 98. Alright then, I'll add to these two. Apparently this one had a lot of compost, not a problem at all. And we keep some compost for next year. Alright. More things. Recruit cavalry. Absolutely do. So I have everything I need for that. Shields, yeah. Let's go over here and... hey! 12 out of 12! We're maxed out on light calves. Very cool. Now, workers and shit. I don't think I need to do this. This was a kind of an exaggeration. Let's shift this back down to 50 because I'm not building as many walls as before. I'm not trying to create as many rivers as before, so that should be plenty. And we have about 100 people to put to work if I want. I believe that most, if not all, the babies have grown up. Yeah, we have 15 babies. Out of 500 population, 485 are fit to work. So our labor force is huge. It's enormous. There aren't any problems. Happiness is all right. Productivity. Bread seems to be stabilizing, but they're still consuming more. Nothing special here. Berries is now spoiling a little bit. Okay. Dairy. They're consuming a lot of cheese. Yeah, I gotta take it to the trade center before they eat it all. Otherwise, I can't sell anything. And there we go. The willow has reduced. I need to check baskets afterwards, but that is to be expected. Wax, we're good. This one would delete. 167. Flax fiber is good. Hey, finally we don't get a horrible extrapolation. I'm gonna delete 277 here. Okay. Grain. Whoa. 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 That's a lot. How's flour? That's not enough. Okay. So the flour is completely being consumed for bread, which means that I can't sell flour. And some traders do buy flour, and yet the grain is not being consumed enough. So I'm gonna do plus flour on the to-do list. Consumes the grain a little bit more, gives me more flour, hopefully overproduces the bakery, and then I can sell some flour without interrupting production of bread. Alright. Okay, that was a peak for iron. Iron is now good. Hey Demo, how are you doing? I think I'm gonna do minus bricks. Because I think we've... maybe not. Let's leave it be for a little while longer. Flower I've already seen. Whoa, what's that with the shoes? I don't like that. 30... Okay, fine, I'll do plus shoes. Some weird spikes in the consumption of shoes, but I guess 2 people for... 2 shoemakers for 500 people is not a good idea. Baskets went down, but it's still above water. So if it stabilizes like this, we won't have a problem. Let's hope. Who had cheese for dinner today? I did not, for once. But I usually consume a lot of cheese. Clothes seem stable like this. I don't want to touch them. Barrels, I don't want to touch them either. Clay. I don't like this. I'm gonna do plus clay. I think it is stable, but it's not enough of a positive margin to accumulate and then sell. So yeah, plus clay. Coal is good. Iron ore is good. Same thing on sand. It's way too tight. Yeah, it's in the negatives right now. Plus clay, plus sand as well. Gold ore was not consumed? What? You didn't make a single... Just one? What? What? I will never, ever, ever, ever understand this. 27. Yeah, produce 27. Yeah, right. Let me see. It says 10 here. It says 15. Nothing makes fucking sense. But... I have to deal with this situation, and I've been telling you kind of since the beginning of the game that this industry, gold mining and smelting in gold into gold ingots, it's horrible because the productivity of gold mines is terrible. But there's a good reason to make this despite it being bad efficiency for the number of people working here, which is the fact that outside of gold mines, there's 2 other ways of making gold. Number 1, taxes. And the taxes, once I upgrade to tier 4 houses, will be limited at a certain number. I cannot increase my the gold that I make per month on taxes after that. And the second way to make gold, and a lot of gold in fact, is from traders arriving here. But I'm already kind of sending their gold, the gold that they bring, to 0 on pretty much every trade, which means that even this rich is limited, and after that you cannot make more gold. And if you really want to make a fortune, after those 2 sources of gold, the taxes and the trade center are maxed out, the only way to do more gold is with the gold mine. And since I have so many people to put to work, I'm actually gonna say, let's put 8 people here, and I think 4 here. Because even though it's bad for productivity when it comes to the number of laborers, we have an excessive labor, an incredible excessive labors, so I don't care. And maybe I'll make another mine to put 4 more and 8 over there. We'll see. But for now, it's 8 plus 1 over there. 1 temporary shelter is still enough, so let's keep it like that. A couple more people on gold. I didn't even finish this, hold on. Yeah, that's gold ore, luxury goods. Okay, a bit more consumption of books. And we're stockpiling books. Does the library have books? The library has books too? Okay. But not all the houses. No, plenty of houses that still don't have books. So we keep the... what is it? The turbo production of books. I'll reduce this to like 3 when the turbo phase is over, but for now, keep it on turbo. Arrows are maxed out. Weapons 8, heavy weapons 7. Same shit as always. I just give up on this problem. What cheese did I have? Not today. I did not have any cheese today. Oh, the trade card is here. Let's get those stones out and then send it to somewhere else where it can be useful. As for the rest of the stuff, I'm gonna add 1 person to flour, 2 people working on this windmill. 1 person to clay, so clay mines. 1 more. 1 person to sand. 1 more. And 1 person to shoes. Right. So I only have one cobbler? One cobbler with 2 people. I'm gonna make another cobbler with just 1 person there. So resources, cobbler shop. I think the default is 1. So I just do this and we're fine. 6 Slaughter, welcome to the stream. Cosmogenesis. Good luck with that, man. That's a big one. That is a big one. All right, more things that I need to do. Trading post, never forget the trading post. I'm actually going to bring a little bit more gold in here because I might not have enough for the special request I just made. But outside of that, let's just bring all the stock in, as per usual. The third person makes the shoes for the middle leg. Don't quote me on that. $50. This should not be 50. Let's not sell those just yet. Okay, and fish is going, cheese is going. Baskets, let's wait another year before we do a mistake. Nice stockpile of furniture. That waits too, and then we can sell books is another way to make money there. Okay, trade center, trading post done, technology, 12 months, oh come on. At least now we're guaranteeing some books, even though they'll be very, 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 very expensive. You know what? Let's just make another mine. Resources, gold mine. Why wait for this? Why wait? I need to chop between both positions, so let's put it here. And I'll put 8 more people in that gold mine. And after that, 4 more people there. So, 1 person on shoes. And 8 on the gold mine. On the to-do list. Alright. As for this up here, how's the maze doing? This part is done, although this wall should be gone. That's a 3x3 entrance, that is correct. And then this needs to be shifted to the left, let's do that. With this wall here. Do I need a wall there? I'm not sure that I do, no, probably not. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, the food, come on, guys. Oh, there's like stuff all over the place. Damn it. Full. Oh my god, 3,000 arrows. Hold on. Hold on. I need to make... Yeah, and this one is upgraded. There's nothing else to do. Shit. How does 1 arrow occupy 1 unit of space? 4,000 arrows and the entire building is full. Seriously? Okay, I have to make another one. There's no choice here. Storage, and I'll upgrade it too. This is a storehouse. I'd love to put it in the middle, but then I need to move something. Do I move one of the blacksmiths? Then they'll be more far away from the stockyard. Do I move the arsenal? Maybe I move the arsenal closer to the blacksmiths, closer to the smeltery. And can I put a... I can put the storage house there. Okay, so create the storage house here, move the arsenal there. Hey Soulcraft, welcome to the stream. Banished? I've never played Banished. This is a city builder. It reminds me of something like Settlers, the old Settlers game. Oh my god, please move these things. Just put it there. Just take... Yeah, okay. They're taking care of business. Even if very slowly. What the hell is wrong with these walls? Those are some weird walls. What? The connection between the walls is weird. Year 42! Alright, pause. Let's configure this. Just like that one is configured. So first of all, no barrels, and I'll upgrade it in a moment. Books are not being made here. The only thing being made is... Oh, I need to do that trick as well. So weapons, heavy weapons, shields, light armor, heavy armor.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. So this is 0, 0. This is not here. This is 0, 0. This is 0, 0. This is 0, 0. 0, 0. Both crossbows and arrows are just here. But maybe I should set a limit to this. Like 2,000 each? Let's put a limit on 2,000 there on the arrows. There's no shoes here, no clothes, and no beer. Baskets, maybe? No, no baskets, but furniture, yes. No soap, no candles, no pottery, correct? Yes. No spices, no barrels, but I do have glass, no food. And that's for produced materials. Pelts 10, iron 30. So I can have 0 and maybe 10 iron there. We'll move 10 iron from the other, so this is on 20. And no gold, no paper, no tallow. Okay, what about raw materials? Just wax. Just wax. Okay, I think they are equal now. And no barrels, correct? Correct. So now I'll move it and then I upgrade it. Put it there. Cobbler? Not yet. Alright, all of the horsemen are ready. Before we hit month 2, I'm going to select the troopers that I have. Do the control groups and send them to the middle of town.
It will be done. It will be done.
One of
right
these
away.
years we're going to get attacked, and I want to be ready for that attack, even if they decide to attack the middle of town.
Need something?
Okay, there she goes, catching rats. So this is the big mistake we're making on purpose. What happens with no fog of war? We're about to find out. Do they spawn in the middle of town? I don't know. We're about to find out. Am I gonna regret this? Probably so. Hold on. Damn, I can't see anything. This thing. You can accept stone again. Stone again. And let's move you there. And now, since we did the special request on the trade center, the first trader to arrive will always bring a Tome of Knowledge. The price, however... Yeah, the price. Oh, we want to finish upgrading these benches. And I can already move 2 of them. So I can't move bricked plaza benches on top of bricked plaza. So I need to remove these 2. But I think I already have too many. I've made a couple too many plazas. So I don't even know. Let's put them back here. We also have this shrine that has never been used because I don't need more... what is it called? Spirituality, because the temple is full with 3 people and 3 relics. And also desirability, I can find it elsewhere. So let's move these 2 small brick plazas. We have the unused city stuff back here. And now I'm gonna move these 2 benches here and there, and they're gonna look real good. No, if the town gets raided and razed to the ground, it's game over. The game just ends. I can't relocate. If everybody dies and they destroy all the fences and they just kill everyone, yeah, it's over. That's how it ends. That's how every city ends if you play long enough. If you don't quit before that, look at these nice benches, and now they'll sit on them as well. The final design of this central square will look about the same as the design that I've shown you on that big city, on the old save game that I showed you, with all the bears, you know, the bear achievement. That one. Did I get any new achievements, by the way? No, not yet. Still need a lot more gold for that to be a thing. Okay, now I can upgrade this. Alright, soldiers are standing ready to act. And Toby Fox starts playing. What does that mean, Toby Fox? What does that mean? Let's make defenses, walls. Let's make this entrance like that. I need a wall there to delete this one. Toby Fox and lightning. Thunder. That's creepy. You just know something's about to happen. I want to flatten this some more. Let's give them the order to flatten that some more. Cobbler is now done. 1 person working. Perfection. Gold mine. Now we have 2. 8 people in there. And now, with 16 gold miners, I think I can have 8 people on the smeltery smelting gold just to improve, even if very slowly, improve our gold generation. A merchant has arrived with the requested goods. Animals are born. We have horses, right? Yes, we do. So if I want to hire more cavalry at this point, the only choice is to use the second stable, which is reserved for the heavy cavalry, the lances, which, funny enough, are considered some of the worst units in the game, but I want to try them anyway. The question is, I have heavy weapons and I do have plate mail armor, so yeah, I think we can do that. How much does it cost? 8,000? I expected something like 12,000, so in the end, that's not that bad, but this is what happens. So you make a special request, you wait for a first trader after that to arrive, and they will always bring the thing that you want at an extremely high price. But it always comes 100% of the time. You're not depending on RNG. If your city is missing something and your people will starve to death if you don't have it, or some problem will happen, then you can absolutely do it. Or if you're filthy rich and you want some tomes of knowledge, which is kind of my situation here. I'm not filthy rich, I'm just a little rich. And only after that first merchant arrives with the item can you do a second request for something else. Now, you may choose to use this function and then not buy what they bring you. Nobody forces you to pay this price or do anything about it. And so then you might ask, hey, if that's the case, why don't you do requests all the time and see whether or not it is good for you to buy it or not, depending on the situation. There's no loss to using this feature, right? There's only one problem, which is if you do a special request for something, for anything, that will guarantee that the next trader will bring that item at a high price, but that item will not be a duplicate. So if you didn't press the button and the trader would happen to bring that one thing at a normal price, the normal price will no longer be there. That's what you lose. You lose the chance of randomly finding the item at a normal price, and you will always pay a very expensive price for it. For now, I'll do this. I mean, it's just 1,000, right? It's just 1,000. Let's finish the grain thing. So this will make all of my grain crops yield 20% more. I'm aiming for the economic monument, which will let us, well, effectively win the game. I still need one more after that, but for now, this is already a useful tech. Grain farms will produce 20% more, and considering how I'm overproducing so much grain up here, I really don't think I'll need to make more farms. There will be a small boost in productivity next year, and that'll be it. So hopefully I will not need more farms. What about some money-making opportunities here? There's pelts. Oh, stone. Oh yeah, let me get all that money back, please. All of it. Let's bring more stone in here. Yeah, if I pay 8,000 for the Tome of Knowledge and I get it back, it's not really a problem, is it? Yeah, and there's a different symbol over there and everything. I can go on the trade center, and if I really want, I can request another Tome of Knowledge. But I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not that rich. Not quite yet. Look at them sitting on the benches. Isn't that cool? No, 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 no. Don't sit there. That one is out of place. Let's put it over here. Yeah, they will look good right there next to the library. Let's move some plazas away. I should not have upgraded these. These were in excess, but I did not remember the benches. So this bench, move it there. This bench. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to remove the bench from underneath your feet, ass. Alright. He was reading the newspaper? He had something in his hand, a paper in his hand. Are you cold? What's up, my man? Those are dancing. That's how you keep warm, see? High-speed dancing. Hey, Iglo. What's up? Let's let some time pass here and then sell the rest of the stone. It used to be... Oh, that's what's happening. It's a bench, not a toilet. Yuck. What did I just touch? What did I just move? Wait, did I make the wrong wall? I want there to be 3 here, so the wall should be there. Anyway, let's remove this. Delete. Yes, I think this is to delete. That's another entrance. That is correct. 3 by 1. And then going around this side, I need again to move the gate here and make 2 walls. In fact, 1 here, 1 there, and then maybe 2 more. I'm gonna make them right now. I'm not blocking them completely, so this should be perfectly fine. Research enhancing relics in the game. Yeah, there isn't. That's an interesting observation. I don't know why. Are we gonna get attacked this year or what? I'm asking for it. Come on, bring it on. I'm asking for... Look at this. Look at this big mistake. You gonna do nothing about it, game? Come on, game, bring it on. Bring on, turn on the heat. Even if this is the last year of our civilization, I do want to discover what happens when you have no fog of war. In the meantime, mine some stone, guys, and sell some stone here. More stone as much as possible. Keep bringing it. In the meantime, what else can I make for decorations here? We've made some benches. There's a couple of tier 4 things I've never done. There's a rose garden. Rose gardens are quite beautiful. I'm not sure if they fit thematically. They're not very big. I can put one... Yeah, let's do one here and one there. A couple of rose gardens. And what am I going to do in the back side of these small statues there? Let's check the merchant first. Hello, good sir. Raiders, raiders. Hey, Bruce. Cheese. There you go. This is why I put cheese in the trade center. And paper. See? See? What did I tell you? Tome of knowledge without me asking for anything. See, this is the What did I click on? This is the problem. If I had clicked on this again, I would have missed the chance of him bringing this for cheap. That is what you lose by overusing that button. Hey Zero, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you aboard. More tech. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the economic power relic. Now, before we get that, obviously we need to follow these lines. These are the requirements, the prerequisites. This one is not one, but this one is. And this one you can do after the birth rate which we've put years ago. Now, this is a policy in the town center. I need to get it just to unlock that. So let's get it anyway. Might as well explain it. So that's a new policy. The policy is called, it's a production policy. Barn and chicken coops, so cows, chickens, and goats generate 30% more meat, but animal health is reduced by 15%. What are the consequences of this? So if you start using this at the beginning of month 2, when the animals reproduce and you have overpopulation at the beginning of the year and they send the animals to the butcher, you're gonna have the same birth rates, but each animal will yield more meat. The problem with that strategy is that because it's a policy, it means that for 12 years you cannot turn it off. So the following year, and during that entire year actually, the remaining population of your goats and cows and chickens will be less healthy, which means they will produce less milk and less eggs and fewer eggs. So you're trading one type of food for another. You're not really gaining anything. That's the trade center. This is the town center. You're not really gaining anything by using this, because it's a one-time production of meat, and then it's an entire year with 15% reduced eggs and milk. I've never personally tried it, but these numbers look bad to me. And also, I have a lot of meat anyway. This is not good for my village, so I don't care about it much. Now, what else did you... Yes, yes, yes! Spices, 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 finally! Our taxes luxury are still at 337, and our stock is not at 0, but I think I'm just gonna buy 200, because it's a long time before this guy arrives. Wait, below average price? Below average price. I'm gonna buy more. Let's bring in more gold here. I'm gonna buy maybe 300, because then I'm just buying myself time to wait until this guy arrives again. Not only arrives with spices, but arrives with a good price for spices. That is totally worth waiting. Nothing else is really required here. I can sell tools. No. This guy's an excellent price for paper. Let's sell him a little extra. And the cheese. And beer. I'm not happy with this average price for tools. As for stone, yes. And more stone, please. This is why we're mining it. If someone else comes, another trader, and they bring another Tome of Knowledge, we're building the monument this year. Yeah, Spice is 49. At 49 is great. Hey, chair slots, welcome to the stream. Doomed? What's that? I don't know what that word means. Never heard of that before. That looks like nothing to me. Coincidental fish rocket. Okay, we might as well delete this and delete the gate then. Is month 5, is this another year of peace? Easy peasy, lemon easy. Lemon squeezy. Everything is pretty stable now. The only new thing now is the gold smelting industry, which got a huge boost, and I need to understand if that's enough mines or if we need more. Oh. More people on coal, of course. That consumes coal, not just gold. I forgot about that. Before this guy leaves, maybe some more stone. Does he not want more stone? What happened? Huh? 21? Oh, I think they are bringing it 21 at a time. More stone. 4 days, 3 days. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna camp this guy 2 days. 1 day. Pause the game, sell the stone, last opportunity. We're not getting all of his gold, but we're almost there. Oh! Is there arbitrage? Maybe with tools. This guy doesn't have low tier stuff. No. What about there? They both want tools. And neither has a good price. Yeah, there's no arbitrage here. Wait, flour? No, it's a bad price. And as for this guy, hey, more cheese for you. That's why I'm making cheese in the extra paper. Hey, I'm gonna sell you even more paper. I can deal with 400. I'm fine with just 400 there. The books are on 0 again. Still hasn't stabilized. If anything, I should buy books to stabilize it immediately and take the people back. But I don't know how many. And also, will probably be expensive as hell. Let's upgrade these. Like, I have the bricks. Why not? They're outside the walls and anything. They're not even protected, so... Yeah, enemies spawning here could go for these storage buildings. That's actually relevant. This guy's almost leaving too. Wow, even more paper. And more cheese. Gonna camp this guy as well. I forgot about something. These guys praying, gardening, drinking. Yeah, these guys finished. There's no more trees. Hey, I'm gonna need wood, so I'm gonna set them back right to the middle of this place. And that's it. By the way, there's another very useful thing that I haven't taught you yet. Do you remember how when you place roads, if you want to make them straight, you can press shift and it sticks to either the diagonal or a straight line? There's another key you can press while placing building, which is control. And you can see the camera stays completely vertical, and sometimes you can see behind stuff, and sometimes it's clearer to build. You can even do control and shift at the same time to see from the top and have a straight road. Not just with roads, any building can use control on. That's a useful shortcut on this game. Hold on, the other guys, what are you doing? You're done planting. Okay, we don't need more trees around this lake. Certainly we do not. These guys are still in the green, correct? We could use some over there at the edge. Yeah, this game's music is really outstanding. Outstanding. It is no exaggeration to call it outstanding. Four, 3, 2, 1. Pause the game, sell him cheese, sell him paper. Wow, we have even more gold than when we started off. But I didn't get all of his gold. Should I adjust the industries based on what I can sell? Should I be making more paper? Should I be making more cheese? Beer and books? Well, these industries, I will make them. No, I'm not going to change anything. Those industries, I will make them in the future. And even cheese, I'll be able to sell more now that I've decided not to serve cheese to town unless I'm full over there. Okay, this is a problem. I was kind of expecting this. Now that we're making more grain because of the tech, and we're making more flour because now we have 2 people here, this thing gets full very quickly. So what I'm going to do is create a second granary and dedicate one granary just to flour and the other one just to grain. So let's do that. Storage, granary, and put the one of flour closer to town, so maybe there. Need to make sure that the rat catcher is catching them, and it's not. Does it even happen? Do I need the rat catcher for granaries, or are they immune to rats? I've never learned about this. Let's see. An above ground structure for the storage of wheat and other grains. The granary also makes it difficult for rats and other pests to steal food. Difficult or impossible? Are you resistant to rat attacks, or are you immune to rat attacks? I think difficult means it's rare, but it's possible. So I'm gonna change this. Ooh. Ooh, that's tight. That is tight. This is catching both the granaries and the root cellar, but it's not catching that house over there on top. What about this rat catcher? He's catching that. Okay, so that's good. He's not catching the one at the bottom. This is good. This is a good setup. Okay, I don't need more rat catchers. We're perfectly fine. The trader has left. No, you know, I'd love you guys to plant here. Yeah, last chance, raiders. And I'd love you guys to plant maybe like here. I still have a small reserve of logs. Stone, is it all gone? No, there's still a couple there. Hey, 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 move even closer. Ultra speed depositing that stone, please. What about down here? Oh. Oh, these are almost done. Are they not getting those stones? The next stones were down here, right? Yeah. Yep, no attack this year. Wow, 3 years of peace in a row after the big mistake. Karma's being quite slow for some reason. Now we have some rose gardens. What is this guy doing?
Yes?
Gardening. Oh yeah, look, it works like a garden. Desirability should be well in the hundreds. Yeah, that's pretty good. I still have some spots, some spaces. And I think I'm gonna build... There is a bit of an asymmetry here, because that thing is smaller than this thing. But I'm going to build... so decorations. I'm gonna build 2 small gardens back here. And then I'm gonna build, these are tier 1s, but they're still pretty good. A garden trail back there. Oh no, that is 4. What about a garden trail here? This is 3, that fits well. And then there with the 4, I'll do something else. And the berries can probably just stay there, by the way. Let's do 2 small garden trails. And maybe a flag? Oh no, a flag is 4. What if I move this blueberry bush here? There's an apiary there. So let's try and move this berry bush here. And then I'll make a decoration there. And I think that'll be good. Alright, soldiers, go home. No attack. Damn, that horse's speed always surprises me. Okay, let's finish this. We have time now. What is this? Yuck. No. What is that connecting? There's nothing there. Anyway. 1, 2, 3. I need to build 1 there. Delete this one. I'll actually make another one here. And that will be the 3 wide thing entrance. And then 4 here. Delete those 2 more over there. We can speed this up since this is the last leg of the maze. And even if they came through here, which they aren't, we'd have time to finish it before they arrived at this part of the maze. And delete this wall too. And that's it. This will also be 3 by 3. At this point, all the maze will be finished. Yep. So many rats in this building. More gold, less cheese. Is it really worth it? Of course it is! These guys have been having it too easy when it comes to food. Not even the happiness. Food happiness for 100% for so long. Too easy. Alright, another thing that is important. So yeah, the next granary has been built. I'm going to do 5 to 10 barrels. I think that's the config I have here. That is correct. So this granary is just for the grain. That granary is just for the flour. This one is still quite full, but maybe I'll need even more. Wait. Oh, you can see through the window of the granary that there's grain there, and the window of that granary there's flour. That is cute. That is cute. Very cute small details in this game. Did they move the berry yet? I think they did, so let's harvest this one. And I will make another type of bench here. Decoration. I'll make the corner bench in that corner, and I will not upgrade it so that it's paved, and it will connect the paved road from the upgraded well to the paved road of this statue. I think it will fit there quite well. And we now have a couple of gardens here. I will upgrade these to paved bricks as well. I'm gonna go to 3 times speed, and I'm gonna go for another year this stream. We need some action around here. How are these stones? Almost done. That one is done. This one is almost done. That's very good. Did I get all the stones? That's not a stone. No, it's just part of the mountain. Okay. That's cool. Well, at least we took the opportunity to extract something from here. And since I have so few stones selected here, I expect most of the people to be idle? No. After you build all this decoration in here, when the people are idle, when most of your laborers are idle, they're all in the middle of town, either relaxing, sitting on chair, dancing, gardening, something. There's so many idle activities to be had here that you just look in the middle of town and see how idle they really are. And there's the corner bench. Sometimes I can't scroll my wheel at all. So this is looking good. I still have some space behind the rose gardens. But the winter is here. Typhoid. Ooh. 2 people with typhoid. Okay. Still didn't finish this, and this thing still not full. Okay, let's extract some more stone down here. I will need this for the next year. Oh my god. Oh my god. I I need to bring this thing over. Let's get started with that because there's so little. Just one more.
Need something?
Kamara. Kamara, just one more. Don't leave just one here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stone. No, no. Okay, just one stone. You can do it, Kamara. I believe in you, Kamara. Get that one stone. Get that thing gone. Deposit. And go about your day. Perfect. All the stone is gone from up here. Now, as 3 cases of typhoid, we bring the storage cart again back here because this is the closest to selling that stone. This thing is full again. Fine, let's do the following. I'm gonna say you store only grain, and this thing can store grain, but no more than 1,000 grain. Maybe I'll need 3 granaries and not just 2. No! I forgot to buy the spices! Fuck! I let the guy go, I sold him everything, and I didn't buy the spices. Stupid! Fuck! Oh, now that was the one opportunity to buy spices. No wonder I'm so rich. I should have spent that money. Oh, come on. It was such a low price for spices. I lost the opportunity because I just forgot it. Damn it. Ah. By the way, since I'm doing 2 years straight now, I can test one of my hypotheses about the blacksmith not creating this in a 3-to-1 ratio. I think the problem is that when I save the game and I load the game, they forget their progress throughout this 3-to-1 work schedule. And so they make one, I load the game and they make one, and then I load the game and they make it in one, and they repeat that every year. But now I'm not going to load the game, I'm going to go for 2 years straight, so maybe they'll make 1 and 3, and the problem will be solved, and the next year I'll see the productivity be what I want it to be. Maybe it's a bug within the save game system. We have more tech. Can I go do that? Is there anything else more important? How's the typhoid? Is this an outbreak? Do I need to improve the healer's house? This improves treatment, speed and effectiveness of treatment. Outside of that, there will be things to unlock this monument, but those are really not important. Well, the hospital upgrades do unlock that. And then there's a military monument that I can go for right now, but I'd rather go for this one. What else is there important in here? Compost production is not a bad idea. No, wood farms are finishing. I didn't really need that ever in this game. This could be a good thing to make more gold, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. I'll teach you guys what that is later on. We don't need military stuff. Preserves? That's a way to make gold. Do I need deep mines? Let's check. The shallow mines, 2,000 gold. No. Iron ore, I mean, there's plenty others. Coal, 2,000. Clay, still plenty. Sand, still plenty. I don't need deep mines yet. So it's either this or the monument. Both allow me to make some gold. Let's go for the monument. Let's go for the monument. It's in the middle of the winter. They're not going to build this now. But it's time to win the game, shall we? So now we've unlocked tier 4 economic monument. 15,000 gold. Almost 500 planks. 500 bricks. I'm glad I didn't remove people from the bricks. And this monument does not add desirability. It has another effect that I'll teach you, but no desirability. Maybe I can just put it here somewhere. Will it look good here? It's too big to put in the middle of town. Can also put it here next to the trade center. Maybe that makes more sense. The well's in the way. What about there? Let's put it there. It's not. I'm not going to make many more industries anyway. And I can move these things. Let's put it here. Big building, big prizes. I love it. Yeah, this will give us a good special bonus. We're going to get that gold back. Don't you worry. Oh my god, the horse is at 3 times speed. I gotta reduce the speed. I gotta save the game. Are we done here? Are the 2 last legs of the maze completely done? That is 1, 2, 3. And then space here. That is 1, 2, 3. And space here. Maze is done. I don't need to worry about that anymore. It's not super cold. Let's wait to see if it gets super cold and then save the game. It's not going to. Fine. Year 42. Let's go for year 33 right away. Not gonna check the temporary shelters. I'm gonna check the hunters. These guys have now had 12 months of interrupted production, and it's less! I put it smack in the middle of it. How are you producing less than last time? It was 43, I think. Or 44. Now it's 41. How about you? 37? What the fuck? Do you not have 4? He has 4. How about you? I shouldn't need to check this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? I give up. It's enough pelts, even though we're now consuming more pelts because we have an extra cobbler shop. But I mean, if I need more, I'll just make another hunter, whatever. Wagons. I think all of this is stable now. 15%, 15%, and 17%. Oh, right. Now we have more gold mines and more things being extracted. Fine, I'll add another person back to this one. 5 drivers instead of 4. I hope they'll get the wagon that is already built and not make a new one. What else? I don't need to worry about the grocers or the smokehouses. I want to apply compost. 94s. And below. Let's do those 2. Keep growing those just in the off chance. Very unlikely, but the off chance that I need them. 96s and 95s. 95. 95. Yeah, we don't need tech to make more compost. We have plenty. As long as I don't exaggerate and don't compost anything 97 or above, which is just a waste, I'll be fine. Okay, done. Cavalry. Right, I'm gonna have 2 more horses. I need to start recruiting heavy cavalry. I need 2 heavy weapons and 2 plate mail. And I have them. Let's go. 2 heavy calves. Ooh, these guys are expensive. How are these units not good if they're that expensive? Heavy cavalry, let's go. As for builders, we have like 60 something. I'm not worried. No problems. Happiness is good. Toby Fox is playing in the background. Let's check the productivity. Less meat consumed. They probably made a lot of smoked meat. Or they're making. Yeah, they're consuming all the bread. No surprise there. Farms are stable. Fruit. Oh my god. Oh, no. Okay. We're having some spoilage of berries. Finally, we're producing more berries than they can consume. Finally. Now they're consuming less berries than fruit? It was the opposite last time. Huh? I don't understand these phenomenons. Milk is still spoiling by a lot. We could add another person to cheese and sell more cheese and make more cheese and let them eat more cheese. Should I do that? Transforming this into gold? Hey, why not? Let's put plus cheese on the menu. By which I mean my to-do list. Agriculture. Okay, Willow is there. I'm gonna check the baskets again. These are all stable. Wax, I don't need to delete. Tallow. Thrown in the bin. Flex fiber, good. Hay, good. 144 in the bin. Grain is now being consumed more. That is cool. I'm gonna let it stabilize before I sell. Actually, I should start selling now. Let's say 1,000 grain. Yeah, that seems good. Grain, 1,000. Whoops, what am I pressing on? Grain, 1,000. Pelts. How are they not consuming more pelts? We're gonna consume even more planks next year. You just wait until that wonder of the world has been built. A lot more gold ingots just because of the gold mine. That's considerable, actually, considering my economy. That is a considerable amount of extra gold. Maybe I'll add even more people to gold. We'll see. But I need to check the gold ore, not the gold ingots, because that's always in the positive. Iron seems good. Paper's not enough? I'm not touching the paper. Bricks, I'm not touching the bricks. Flour, that's much better. I'm gonna say I'm gonna sell flour also above 1,000. Yeah, let's do that. Flour above 1,000. We should have more shoes. But they're also consuming more. What? How many shoes do we have left? 27? Oh, please. Baskets seems to be okay. That did not create a problem. That's good to know. Barrels, I'm glad I didn't touch them. Let's leave them be. Also, we're making more granaries, so more barrels being used as well. Logs went down, I know. Stone, not even stone was very good, actually. Clay is still not enough. Are you kidding me? How did we consume more clay? I didn't build anything that required clay, did I? I'm gonna do plus clay. I have the people anyway. Coal. Ooh, plus coal, okay. That's the gold industry. I'm gonna do plus coal, actually. That's quite significant. Yeah. Iron ore. What? I did not remove anybody. How did it go down? These fluctuations, I don't understand them. Sand is now good. Gold ore seems to be above water, but we need to let it stabilize. Yeah, no arrows because we're not using any. There's no war. Weapons, 8. Heavy weapons, 6. How is it even worse after 2 years? So this completely excludes the save game bug. This is stupid. This is stupid. So it's not, oh, I've loaded and saved the game and I forgot these shits. No, they forget this no matter what I put here. Like putting 3, putting 1,000, putting 0 might work, but between 1 and 10, this makes 0 difference. I wanted to be made 3 to 1, but they just ignore this order. I've reported that to the forums, by the way. I did write there that I suspected it to be a problem with the save game, but I guess I'm going to make a second post saying, hey, I did the experiment. It's not a save game. The blacksmith just ignores the productivity. Where was I? Armaments. Right, that's all. What else do we need to do here? Trading post. What am I clicking on? Trading post. I'm not gonna do another special request. Should I? Another book? Well, I do accelerate tech. No, we're spending a crap ton of gold on the monuments, so let's not exaggerate here. I've already saved, but I'm going for 2 years. Sorry, Eric. Because nothing's happening. They're not attacking me. I want to see that attack happening. Bring the shoes back. Okay. Iron is in great numbers. Glass. Stone. Planks that are fine. A couple more barrels. Whoa. Crossbows. Oh man, the spices, what a mistake. What did I do? And now I'm comfortable with selling the baskets because I know they're good. I can even now sell furniture, look at that! Good night, Derek. Have a great one. So flour, I'm gonna wait until 1,000. That's fine. Same with bricks. Okay, let's completely sell this. It's way too much grain. Tech 15 years, goddammit. Yeah, I can't ask for a book, it's just too expensive. Farms, there's nothing to do. Storage cart is on the move here. Extracting stone, they have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna move the storage cart here next. This has been built. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Books. Did I check the books? I kind of glanced through the books and... Consumption went down. Are we accumulating books? Still not. Yeah. Yeah, no, that does nothing. Can't do anything about it. Let's go back 3 times speed this time. Keep it on 3 times. That's a heavy cav. Hold on. Hold on.
Your command?
Get out
right
here.
Away.
I want to do some tests. Light cavalry versus...
As you command.
Excuse me. Light cavalry versus heavy cavalry.
Orders.
Who runs faster? On your marks.
At once.
Ready.
Right away.
Go! They're the same, slightly faster. The light cavalry is only very slightly faster. These guys have a huge lance.
Right away.
I mean, they're called lancers after all. That looks cool as hell.
Your orders.
I thought these guys were much slower than these, but apparently the speed is not an issue.
Your orders?
So, garrison, I guess.
Your command?
I'll need to see what these guys do in battle. But these guys may have heavy armor, but they don't have shields. So I think light cavalry are still more tanky, and heavy cavalry deal
Your
more
orders?
damage, and that's it. Need to test them in battle, really. What kind of test is that, anyway? $10,000 gold. Jeez. What can I put there and here? These are the last 2 corners to put things in the middle. Decorations. What do I not have? These things don't add much desirability. I have gardens. I have parks. I don't have flags. Does the flag even look good at all? Could put 1 flag there, 1 flag here. It's not what I usually do in this design, but maybe that's an option. I have parks, I have statues, I have flower urns, I have rose gardens. I even have a plaza. I don't have a gazebo, but this is huge. I could have put this in the middle instead of the other thing. No, I could not. This is 4x4, not 5x5. Wait. It doesn't fit. I could place it here, and then I'd move the hospital where? It wouldn't fit. No, never mind. Gazebo, interesting. I'm not very inclined to put a gazebo here just because it's a sane one. But anyway, what else can I build? Let's do a couple of flags. Desirability on this is like garbage, but whatever. It's not whatever. There's still a couple of houses here that are not at 100%. And they are not gonna be destroyed. The middle is doing well, the sides are not. So I still need more desirability? Really? On the edges, and the flag doesn't get there. It helps a tiny... No, not really. That 98... No, it does not help. Outside of making decorations on the exterior, which I could do. Shrubs are not going to help. It's just a tiny influence of desirability. What else could I do? Ornamental trees. These do add desirability, but also it's a very local effect. The big effect ones, I've already put them there. So I don't think these middle spots will solve the desirability on the edges. I'll need to solve that desirability on the edges by putting things on the edges. The extravagant ones are all locked behind the other monument that I still don't have. So fine, let's do an ornamental tree here. And there. And I'm gonna put a flag here and there. And since I'm not worried about desirability, let's put some oak trees, the tall ones, some oak trees here and there, and maybe some shrubs in the front, and maybe like a medium bush, large bush, tall bush, and that's it. We've beautified the center of the village completely. Desirability is still not fixed. I'll need to add some things there and some things there, but that only makes sense after I start upgrading houses to tier 3. Oh, by the way, military, get over here.
At once.
Right away. Because we might get attacked. Year 43. Where are they gonna spawn? What's gonna happen with the stupid no fog challenge? Should I add more people to gold? Should I make a second smeltery for gold? Once that gold mine runs out, there's more gold here. There's more gold there. There's gold everywhere. It'll be fine. Okay, now I have to be lucky and have them bring spices at a low cost yet again. Villager has died. Typhoid? Oh no. Well, it's the last one. At least the outbreak is over. I don't think that's worth a tech in the tech tree of the healer. What do you want? Soap? Planks? Oh, but I can't sell you planks. I actually got too few planks. I can sell you some soap. What happened to the soap? Did these numbers just magically change? What's going on? I can't sell her anything. What do you have for me? No spices, right? Well, then you have nothing for me. Goodbye. They started mining the stone, at least. Too bad, and Caliban the second. Hope you stay safe, at least. That's what's important. If there's a lot of people affected by that in the Doom community, it might make sense to talk with Raven and see if it gets postponed one day or something. If it affects a lot of people in the community, that actually makes sense. Okay, let's upgrade the flagpole to paved as well. That one's still being made. Month 2, they can attack us at any point in time. Do I sell the pottery at a bad price? What's up with this? I thought I didn't have enough. Third of the country. That's scary. That's really scary, man. Stay safe. Military monument is being built. No, economic monument is being built. Upgrade that flag too. Oh, that costs a little bit of flags. Yes, of course, it's a flag. They need a tissue. You know what? Fine. Take the pottery. I do need the gold after all. Animals are born. We have 2 horses. Yes, we did. This thing is now here. Get all the stone out. Oh no! Don't. Now they are delivering the stone to this stockyard because they're extracting stone from the southeast. So instead, let's move the storage cart and deliver the stone. Maybe here. That one might be more empty than the others. Yeah, that can take some stone. Well, I have a lot of stone overall. Maybe I'll even need to make more. But when this finishes building, it's game over. It's GG. We win the game. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have attained an economic victory. Year 43, highest population 511. Total buildings 300. Total goods produced almost 1 million. Most gold stocked 32k. Raiders killed almost 900. That's a GG. A lot of people say, hey, this is the win condition. You've won the game, and indeed, the game tells you have attained victory. You can return to the main menu if you consider you've won, or you just press continue. And if you continue, now you have this beautiful building that has some effects. First of all, commerce chambers, storage buildings and vaults gain additional storage capacity. Oh, I didn't know about this. That's huge. This is the same. Does it not affect the granary? Storage buildings and vaults. Vaults? That's not a problem I have. Does it affect the stockyard? Okay, I think it does affect the stockyard, maybe the warehouse as well, but not the granary. Hey, that's fine, but most importantly, why I wanted to make this building even though I was continuing the game. Dealmaker. This is a perk that says merchants have deeper purses and occasionally arrive with special requests for premium payouts. Special requests for premium payouts. You've heard of this before, haven't you? Well, isn't this a special request for a premium payout when we ask for a Tome of Knowledge to be brought? It is, but this is a buy premium price. What they're offering here is a sell premium price. So what usually happens is that once per year, one trader of any of the tier 1 or 2 traders that arrive on your trade center will arrive with one item being bought at the top from you at a very high price. So it's an opportunity for you to make a lot of money, and they often buy things that their NPC type doesn't usually buy, so it's completely random. Sometimes they even buy something like smoked meat, and you might not have it here in the trade center. You'll need to quickly get it. It's a very good price for that item, but usually a reduced stock, but it is a good opportunity to make money nonetheless. So we grab that opportunity and we make that monument. These guys are still planting. Another trader has arrived. It does not have a premium price because otherwise it would appear there. These guys are not planting anymore? Gardening, doing lounging, gardening. Okay, well, fine. We are in need of wood anyway. So you guys get back here, plant the remaining, and chop one log. Back to the log production. Alright, another trader. Can I get your money like this? Not a lot. Jesus, baskets are so cheap. What? I do want your gold anyway. I want all of your gold anyway. Alright. What do you want? This guy wants fish again. Hey, if I don't sell it to you, it's just gonna spoil. Take it, my man. He wants furniture, not a great price. He wants glass, also not a great price. Bricks, I'm not selling you, man. And he does not have spices. No, this is not the guy of spices. Maybe the other one can bring. Assuming he comes at all this year. Should I sell iron ore? Maybe just a little bit? Let's see. So trade card is moving there. Okay. And there's the upgraded flag with some bushes and some trees back there. Can I upgrade the shrub? No, shrubs are just cobbled. That's fine. 1-3, where's the attack? Where are the raiders? Where do they teleport? This game's going too easy on me. Why did the minimap hide? Seven-year-old would know that. Tablets. Don't you have playing cards? Like physical cards? Lots of fun games that you can teach your kid. If he's into that at all. There's lots of... Also, board games are a good way to pass the time. Lots of ways to have fun without electronics. Not lots, but a few. Sufficient, I would say. Okay, fine. Take the furniture, take the glass, give me your gold. I want gold. I want a lot of gold. Take even more glass then? What? Oh, I got everything. Cool. Transferred back to town. Learn chess. There you go. That's a little bit more ambitious than average. But totally, yeah. Have you taught him chess before? Because otherwise, first time chess, the learning curve can be quite steep. We didn't have any, I think this is the last trader. Maybe not. Maybe they can still come with a special prize for something. Oh my god, special prize for clothes? That's good. Give me all your money. Yes! Tome of Knowledge! We have more knowledge. Good, good, good. What do I do now? Beer? I could sell beer. I could sell beer. But I think it's time to make tier 5 houses and get the luxury taxes to the top. Not the luxury taxes, the regular taxes. Preservist. Yeah. Let's make a preservist. So, new industry, preservist building. This is the last industry of food, by the way. Maybe the last industry of all? I think I've shown you, like, literally everything now. No, not beer. We still have beer to make. Huh? There's a reason why that is the last one. So the preservist building will make 2 types of food. Preserves and preserved vegetables, aka pickles. There's a few differences between those two, but let's first make the building and then I'll teach you about those. I'll be predominantly making preserves out of fruits or berries. The berry farm is here. The glass maker is there. I'll need glass for preserves, by the way. So I think maybe I'm gonna put it... Oh, the fences now are getting in the way. That's unfortunate. But what do they need? So if I put it on berries, I need firewood. That's fine. I need berries and I need glass. Firewood, berries, glass. That's perfectly fine. Here, there. Ideally I'd made it there, but now I've kind of ruined this with the beautiful berry farm that is very poorly positioned because it blocks everything here. I guess here makes the most sense to grab glass maybe from there. But I'll just put some glass there. And firewood will be up there, so that's fine. Preservist, go. Did I tell them to Yes, I did. That's the stone for sure. I don't need to verify. Seriously? Again? No attack? 1-5? Did the Fog of War prevent all attacks? Bears just spawn in the middle, apparently. But at this point, there's not even any stone here left, so I don't care about the bears. I'll just leave them be. Okay, I spoke too soon. Raiders are approaching. The village is being raided by 97 raiders. And this is not an organized army, I believe, because they spawned in 3 groups. They didn't spawn in the middle of town, but, ladies and gentlemen, we have some action here. And we do have some walls to protect us, at least some walls. What do I see here? They just spawned randomly, apparently. They did not need Fog of War. They didn't care about this tiny amount of Fog of War. I knew it was not enough. And they spawned south. Okay, I think it's not a problem. Our army is right here. We can react quickly and demolish them to the ground. Well, let me take a look at these groups. We have some shield bearers. Oh my god. Okay, that's better. That's a catapult? No, that is a... I can't click on it. Why can I not... What is happening to the camera? Oh, please. That's a battering ram, anyway. A couple of archers, warriors, raiders, and shield bearers. That is fine. What about here? Horsemen. General... horsemen, pikemen, shield bearers. Okay. And a third group. Archers, raiders, and archers. Alright. So these two are more far away. I think I'm going to use distance in my advantage and immediately tell all my people to attack these guys. So I want light infantry here.
As you command.
Archers a bit behind.
As you command.
Cavalry go in immediately. Alright, it's time for war. Before I forget. Lady, you sold me a book. Give me your money. I'll trade you clothes for your book. That's fine for you. Nothing special here for me, even though this guy... Oh, fish? Does she... No. Oh, this guy has no gold. She has no gold. There's no arbiters to be had here. You still have a little bit. Give me that. Okay, 11,000. Well, we're gonna fight this out of our comfort zone because we've been building walls up north, but now those walls are useless. Back to 1x speed. And it's time for war. Camera south. Yeah, there's no ransom, there's no warning. They immediately go in. Cavalry should be here pretty quickly. I see the archers in the back. Where's the cavalry?
As you command.
Actually, the cavalry...
Right away.
No. Cavalry out here.
As you command.
Regroup.
Right away. It will be done.
Infantry, archers.
It will be done.
Labyrinth Doomer, you're right in time for war.
As you command.
Alright, group up cavalry and charge! Retreat, guys, retreat. It's not a joke. It's not a drill.
As
Perfect.
you command.
And now...
It will be done.
Offensive stance and start killing them from the back. Go for that archer. Infantry! In here, what are you doing there? Archers stay inside for now. Two arms, fight! Right.
At once.
Archers.
At once. As you command.
Cavalry, don't get hurt.
Right away.
Kill the fleeing raiders. Kill those.
As you command.
Kill that one.
It will be done.
Oh, come on, let me click on that, please.
It will be done.
Right away. At once. It will be done.
Infantry go in.
It will be done.
Archers go in. They're getting wrecked. Pause. Offensive. And shoot arrows. Yes, that's it. No prisoners. No survivors. Beautiful. Alright, it's not over yet. We still got 2 more groups approaching. Those are going for my quarry. That's fine. There's only 1 person there.
Right
Infantry,
away.
archers, cavalry. Where are the pikemen? That is the group that has the pikemen. So that's what I need to be afraid of from my cavalry. Everything else gets annihilated.
Your command?
Yuli. You are kind of wounded. It's the only cavalry that is wounded. So
right
stay
away.
back. No. Cavalry, you can actually go for the archers here in the back. But I want Ioli to be delayed on that order. Why 2 people here?
Your orders.
You go in.
At once.
Kill them dead. It's great that the other group is being distracted. Those are the horsemen. They should be faster than everybody else, and yet they take the longest time to get in town. So I think that answers the question. If you get rid of the Fog of War completely, what happens is they just spawn randomly in places without Fog of War. Okay, a relic from killing raiders. Teeth of Jonia the Ascetic. Villagers get hungry 15% slower. This is a great relic on pacifist maps or at the beginning of maps at early game, because a bit like the rationing policy that we had in the town center, this reduces the food that villagers consume even more, so that you can focus your few laborers on something else outside of the food industry. In the late game, that's not really that useful.
At once! It will be done.
They're going for that road. They have no fucking chance. They just get deleted. Go
As
infantry.
you command.
Go archers.
As you command. At once.
I don't see wounded soldiers. That one was a little bit wounded, but by just staying back, they
As
seem
you
to be doing
command.
fine. The pikemen are in the back.
Right away.
Well then, it's cavalry versus cavalry. Let's go.
As you command.
Pikemen are there.
It will
Back
be
away,
done.
back away.
At once.
Infantry,
Right away.
archers,
At once.
cavalry.
At once. It will be done. Right away. At once.
Outmaneuver them.
It will be done.
It will be
Move up
done.
archers. Light infantry.
At once.
No.
Right away. It will be done.
Circle
At
strafe.
once. At once.
Don't get close.
Right
Actually,
away.
my light infantry can take care of
you
everything
command.
here, while my horses just back away completely.
It will be done.
Because as long as their horsemen don't reach my archers, the light infantry will make short work of both the horsemen and the pikemen. So cavalry just
As you
stay
command.
back, protect the
As you
archers,
command.
and well, go! Fire at will! Kill them all! Oh, I forgot to change the music, but anyway, this is gonna be a very short raid. All troops are really, really strong. They don't stand a chance. Pikemen are trying to
As you
approach.
command.
I just back
At
away.
once.
What are my light infantry doing? Offensive stance! Offend them, offend them!
At once.
Another relic from the slain raiders. I love this warrior relic. Shroud of the Unknown Soldiers. Duration of shoes, linen, clothes, and coats by 20%. This is garbage. Village was raided. 97-0.
Flawless victory.
Alright. The no fuck challenge has got nothing on us. We just got a slightly wounded cavalry unit. Nothing else. So now, well, first of all, let's kill the bears. With the cavalry.
At once.
With the cavalry.
Right away.
With the cavalry. And then let's destroy this forager and destroy that forager. So I think I've proven that my army is super powerful. This settlement was a major success. And that was proven both by getting the monument, the economic monument, and by defeating these raiders, even from places that I don't have any defenses on, basically. The next challenge is just one, and it's very simple. It is the military monument. This is another type of monument that the game tells you, hey, GG, you win the game. But this one has a different kind of perks, and we'll see it probably next time. And now we can go back to 3 times speed, and it's all good. So now the next time, I suppose we will use the walls as the enemies get stronger and stronger. This should be empty. Come on, click on it, please. And now... Here, here, here. Now it's back to the stones again. And to making money. Yeah, these nuts are being harvested. Turbo cavalry kills the bear super quick. Kill that one too. So there are people that are destroying the foragers. Don't run into trouble. Oh, come on. What is the pixel? Is there no pixel?
As you command. As you command.
Oh, come on, game, please. What the fuck? Three times speed again. Alright. Garrison. You're good. Soldiers, you're all good. The cavalry had time to kill both bears and arrive to the stable before the rest of the troops could garrison on foot. They are really fast. Oh, I forgot the preservist. No. Making a deal. What was that person doing? Anyway, I fucked up because as soon as you, a bit like the, so the preservist is a food transformer, much like the cheesemaker, much like the smokehouse. The preservist just transforms types of food. They don't create new types of food. And a bit like the smokehouse, as soon as you make the smokehouse, you want to disable fish and put only meat. Or vice versa, depending on what industry is the smokehouse targeting. But you want to do it as soon as you build the building, because if you let both, this person will grab fish and will grab meat and will stockpile things that they will never be able to smoke. On top of the problem that fish and meat that is stored here will never spoil, because this is a consumption queue. The storage is aimed for consumption. So this is one of those magical places where food never spoils. Same thing with this. As soon as this was built, I should have come here and disabled the things that I don't want. And I don't ever want preserved vegetables, but they already got 250 root vegetables in here that will never spoil. That's annoying. Whatever. And I also don't want to make fruit, since I have so many berries in this game. I want this building to make preserves out of only berries. So you can make the preserves with two different recipes, from fruit or berries. It's the same thing. And that one is just from root vegetables. So this is what I was talking about when I made years ago the vegetable farms, and I said that out of these three types of vegetables, these are the best because there's more uses for it. Not only feeding cattle, but now also creating pickles, preserved vegetables. So that begs the question, why am I not making preserved vegetables? Well, it turns out that preserved vegetables and preserves are quite different. I don't know why, but they both have a production of 20 to 20, so it's 1 to 1, the type of food. You don't gain anything, you don't lose anything, you require glass and firewood, that's it. But that's not what I want. This is what I want. There's a big difference between pickles, preserved vegetables, and preserves, which is about the same thing as the farms. And the difference is, preserved have more usages than preserved vegetables. Preserved vegetables, the only usage is to increase the durability, the reduced spoilage of root vegetables from 12 months, so 1 year, to 60 months, 5 years, alright? This one is similar, it's 5 years compared to berries that are 4 months, or fruit that is 6, right? The difference is, preserved vegetables can only be eaten, period. Preserves can be, number 1, eaten, number 2, sold, number 3, you can make pastries with them. So if you're gonna make a preservist, unless you do multiple preservists and you have one preservist dedicated for vegetables and the other one for preserves, if you just have one, you make this, because there's many more usages to these. Now, I could sell these much like I'm selling cheese, because I don't think they will need the extra food. We're creating an overproduction of an insane amount of produced food. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna get to the bakery and I'm gonna tell her, stop making bread. Instead, use the flour and the preserves and the honey and the eggs to make the final type of food, the luxury food, the pastries. And finally, with pastries distributed among the houses, we'll be able to get to the tier 5 houses, the final big house upgrade that will increase our taxes and let us get even more gold. That is the goal, so I'm not going to sell any preserves for now until they are distributed. After I upgrade all the houses, I may stop making the luxury food, which it's the only luxury food that exists in this game, the pastries, because the goal is only to upgrade the houses. I don't think you get taxes from distributing luxury food, because even though it says luxury, it is a food. They will just eat it, and then it's gone. It can't stay in the building like furniture does and generate gold as it stays there for many months. No, it will be gone quite early, quite soon. And because also luxury foods is its own type of food, much like the bread, it will have preference when the villagers in their algorithm decide to pick what food to eat. So, let's make preserves. Preserves are already going to be distributed there. I'll put this as the output industry for preserves. As for the inputs, I will have berries there. I'm not worried. I do want some of the glass to be stored here because this guy will consume glass. I want 15 more, a bit more firewood for this. And that's it. That's it. For now, we'll make pastries with the preserve, and after that we'll sell the preserves and they will eat the surplus a bit like the cheese. Tier 4 houses. Let's go. I mean, tier 5 houses. Let's go. And the reason why I told her to just make pastries is, first of all, that is the goal. Like, bread doesn't bring me any of the bonuses that pastries do when it comes to upgrades. And also because I want the flour to be dedicated to that. Now, this is when it comes to just food, this is a horrible type of food because look at this 1-to-1 flour, right? So you can assume that 1 unit of flour can create 1 unit of food. And here you have 8-to-8, which is 1-to-1. But also, this is food. That is food. Honey, not really. But you're actually transforming 10 units of food into 8 units of food. So there is some loss. And so bread is just better, even though it's still very bad. That reminds me, I also need honey somewhere. So I'm pretty sure there will be eggs here, and there will be eventually preserves. But I need honey from somewhere. I guess I can store honey here. Where am I storing honey at all? It's just next to the trade center, right? It's that building, and this building, and this one too? Oh, where's the storehouse? This is the storehouse. Holy shit, we have a lot of honey. Yeah, I want to bring honey closer to this. So let's put 10 units of honey here as a limit. That should be fine. And we can still sell the rest. Although now, in the trade center, I don't want honey. Where's the honey? Where's the honey? Honey. I don't want honey to be kept in stock because now we're consuming it a little bit, so I need to pay attention to these values. Alright, preserves, tier 5 houses, looking forward to that. Let's get that done. Army's back in town. Is the trade cart moving? Should be. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to give them more work. I do want them to delete these things, though. That's quite important. Priority? Maybe priority. Hey, yeah, since this is... I don't want another year for that to happen. We were lucky. I think their position was just random because one of the groups spawned closer and the other spawned more far away. And if it is random and if I get unlucky, they can spawn smack in the middle of town. I have every reason to believe that that is a possibility. I don't want to keep testing the theory. I'm just trusting that it is possible and keeping my people safe. But now, our central plaza is completely built. Now we can marvel at the beautiful central plaza of our village, Korvakstan. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh! I see it, I see it. There's, we'll put a small bush in there. One final slot. What? Somebody died? I didn't get a notification. They just died of old age and they went, "Arr!" Okay. Rip, man. Rip. Anyway, outside of that small bush that is still missing, we have a beautiful city center. Quite spacious in the middle, with some benches where they can sit on, lots of gardens, and these trees will grow tall. They'll be quite beautiful. Simple bread and cheese. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I wish bread was more balanced in this game. The production of bread, that is.
Work to be done?
Waiting on someone. Is this like a meeting point or something?
What is it?
Wait a minute. You're a furniture making. Why are you not making furniture? We have planks. Well, they do get a little bit of idle every now and then. They never completely work like 100% of the time. That's not a thing in this game. Yeah, and now all the fruit that is here, all of the root vegetables, that's all wasted. I can't do anything about it. I could set this to 1, just to make sure that he spends those before he spends more berries. But also, then I'd forget about this and they'd bring more fruit in here. So I don't even want to consume that. I'll just forget about it, just like I forget about the traders. Oh, the first tier 5 house. This house has pastries. Upgrade tier 5. And you know how I've been telling you, hey, I'm gonna need the glass. I don't want to sell the glass. I want to keep the glass. This is what's going to happen. Every single upgrade of every single house is going to cost 10 glass. We have about 50 houses to upgrade, so that's 500 glass. And I'm very glad that I've been keeping that in stock, plus some more in the market. So now we're going to use it. This is another tier 5. And tier 4 can house 8 people. Tier 5s can house 10. It's the biggest type of housing building that exists. There's no tier 6. That's a tier 5 upgrade. Stop breaking your bones. What are you doing, guys? Why is nobody on stone anymore? I know it's cold, but stone. Guys, please, stone. Get to it. Oh, they're going for the berries. It's the hawthorn season. The late berries. They stopped with the stone and they went with the berries. Okay. That's fine. Do you even have more berries? Oh shit, maybe we do not have enough berries. Oh shit, okay. My guy, go for both berries and fruit. What am I doing here? Right, I'm not... Fine, just do that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're getting tier 5 upgrades. That is the goal. One of the houses finished upgrading. It is no longer a manor. It is now a mansion. 10 people. All of the information disappeared, but they're consuming the same amount of luxury items as they did before, which is all of them. And also the amount of taxes that you get from the houses, large house, manor, mansion, it's just more taxes. And the population limits increase, which means I can start deleting some of the large houses on the outskirts of town. And as pastries get delivered, houses get upgraded. More upgrades, more upgrades, more upgrades. I'm gonna... 6, yeah, delete this house. It is very cold in month 10. I wanted that in month 11 so that I could save. Well, let's slow this down. Maybe this is a good opportunity to save. They deleted the foragers, so that's good. Next year will be attacked from here, and I can use the maze if necessary. That's a tier 5 upgrade. This is a tier 5 upgrade. Well, this is month 11. I guess save now. I also want to delete this house to move those berries out to finish some decorations at the corner. Let's do that now. And keep saving. 43. Oh my god. I need to remove the limits on this. Whoa, 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 no, don't discard grain, just remove the limits on the grain. Wow, this is a really cold winter. No, save 43 there. Typhoid. As long as it's month 11, as long as it's super cold, I'm saving until the very last moment. So we don't get stuff dropped on the ground, even though stuff is already on the ground.
What needs doing?
That is a really long cold event, almost 2 entire months of super cold. So yeah, productivity for stuff probably went quite down, quite a lot. Before I exit completely, can I check the productivity of weapons and heavy weapons? No, okay. So my theory is not confirmed. It's not the save game problem. The blacksmith outright fucking ignores my setup. They're just making 1-to-1 every year for almost 10 years now. That's ridiculous. Anyway, stream's over. Hey, we did 2 years in quite short time, even with some more in the middle. Not a very long stream. Despite that. Alright. Oh, I forgot to add people to coal and clay and cheese. I didn't check my to-do list for an entire year. I forgot about that too. Anyway, we are done. Any comments or any questions you guys have, I'll have a couple of minutes to chat. And then I'll raid you off to somebody else. For anyone in the US, I hope you can stay safe through the pretty bad weather right now. Don't go out. Barricade your windows if it's really severe, and just stay safe, stay warm. You're welcome, Labyrinth. Thank you for joining. I'm not gonna raid anybody.